Welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Fox. You're on the panel is my mate Fox, who I believe's got today's team news. Afternoon, Fox.
Afternoon, Ox.
Give us your team.
I can only see 2 changes for the team that played on Thursday night against Porto. McGregor in goal, a back 4 of Tav, Goldson, Hollander and Barisic. Middle 3 of Jack, Kamara, Aribo, and up front, Arfield, Kent and Morelos. Substitutes are Fodds, Katic, Flanagan, Stewart, Davis, Ojo and Defoe.
Obviously, the big talking point will be the Steve Davis omission, but I think maybe in the big picture, Fox, it's using the squad and thinking about Stephen's age with big games coming thick and fast.
Maybe he's just getting a wee rest, pal. A well overdue rest as well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But he's on the bench, mate, so he's there to direct traffic. If he has to, like the last time we were there, he was on within 20 minutes, wasn't he? When Aribo got the head injury, yeah.
Aye. Maybe brought Aribo in for a bit of height in the midfield. I know he's not a great header of the ball, but he's a taller and more adds some height to the middle of the park against these hammer throwers, you know.
Aye. Well, that's what they are. But we play. We've still got enough football there. Ryan Kent, obviously Scotty Arfield in for Barker for Thursday night. So that to me improves the team.
Well, I thought actually Arfield, for his experience, would have played against Porto or started against Porto. I think that Barker didn't have an exactly brilliant game. He tried hard enough, but I think it was just a wee bit above his level on Thursday night. And it's good to see Scotty Arfield back in the side.
Gave Scotty a wee bit of rest. He played, the last 25 minutes? On Thursday?
Did, and a lot of people thought that his Pepe getting off and Arfield coming on kind of changed. It was the 2 changing points in the game. He got tore in on Thursday night, Scott Arfield, when he came on, and we played well when he did come on.
Mm-hmm. Well, it'd be good if we got him back to form. It would be really good if we could get him back to form, mate.
Aye, without a doubt. I don't think his form's been that bad, quite honestly.
It's the difference between a flick working for you and a flick no working for you, Fox.
Aye, it's just that last season he stood out a bit more because the team wasn't playing so well. And there's that many good players on the side this year that are all clicking at the same time that it just looks as though he's dipped in form. Same with Tav for me.
Oh, I knew you'd get Tav in there. My Tav that. Anyway, if people want to join us and give us their thoughts, what's the number?
Number is 0141 356 1972. And if you call in on that number, I'll ring a few times and then hang up and we'll call you back. Or you can phone in and Skype at rangersradio.online.
Yeah. We've been joined by 2 panellists, but they'll need to sit and wait because they've been quartered, Fox, for their timekeeping.
I know, I was just settling down there to have my breakfast and a couple of vodkas before I listened to the show, and you dragged me in.
They're going to have to wait at least half an hour if they want to get their timekeeping back up to date. If you're late, you're late. That's how I work it. What do you think, Fox?
No, I'm dying to bail out now, so carry on, boys.
No. They were late. They know the rules. They'll need to sit in the corner and face the wall and put their funny hats on.
Oh, I'm not nothing to do with your in-house.
Anyway, we've been joined by Stardog and JFK. Afternoon, gentlemen.
All right, Ox.
First of all, geez a break. I was at McDonald's with my army of Waynes.
Did you know about 15 minutes earlier?
No, you can't rush away with their Happy Meals, mate.
Oh dear.
I've been there. Get rid of him. Press that button, Terry, get rid of him. Alright, that's his excuse. What's yours?
For me?
you
I was
can't
at-
use
I was-
use that one.
I was at the Knightswood Cenotaph at Knightswood Cross for
yes,
the
well,
Remembrance Day.
well done, JFK. I appreciate that, and well done, and no problem with your timekeeping.
Very cold out there.
Yes, well done. I'll get you a nice pair of gloves, mate, for the winter.
Oh, I've got the LJs on, mate, and I'm still inside and that, and aye, really cold out there.
That's the old cowboy in you.
That's the old cowboy. I maybe make sure I've got the flap at the right bit, front or back.
I'm still not accepting your excuse, Stardog.
I've not even seen the team news, mate. I've not seen anything. I'm literally just 5 minutes in the door. Is Alfredo Morelos playing? That's all I need to know.
Yes. The team
That's
is
good.
McGregor, Tavernier, Barisic, Golson, Hollander, Jack, Aribo, Kamara, Kent, Morelos, and Arfield. GF.
Very, very still a strong team.
Yeah, I saw that team come in earlier on, Oxford, just before I come on the show. I'm not surprised. It's a good, strong team. You know, he's still got Stephen Davis on the bench. So I know I'm all right with that. Obviously, the boy Barker's got either an injury or he's fell at the pecking order, as they say. But I'm happy with that team, mate. Back four's the same. No much change. Obviously, we've still got Stephen Davis on the bench, but we've got Aribo in there with Kamara and Jack. And I like the idea of having Kent in there with Arfield for supplying Fred, and obviously Arfield will help Fred as well. Probably put 2 or 3 in the onion bag a day against the hammer throwers.
I think we just have to go out and play our game. JFK, Stardog, and get the ball down and make it do the work and take their enthusiasm out the game.
I would think so. On what I call it, there's even a carpet balls park in it. No, it's a horrible surface. But this type of surfaces, you're better try to play the ball on the deck, because the bounce of the ball is never through Oxford. I've seen that before, and I hate to see defenders letting the ball bounce if possible. So for me, the football we know we can play, I think we could, if we play it on this horrible surface, keep it on the deck and play some nice fast flowing football, I think we'll score a few, mate.
Well, I hope you're right. Stardog?
For me, mate, I know I say this mostly every week, but we've got to grab an early goal of the early goal's important, and then I think Livingston will start to break, because their game plan is just to stop us. That's all their game plan is. It's not to go and win the game or anything. Their game plan is only to stop us. So if they fail in that, they don't really have a plan B, and then that's when we can start getting the 2 and the 3 and the 4 goals in the net. It's all about the early goal for me, and I'm delighted Alfredo Morelos is playing today, mate. I think he was a must to start the day, because it's going to be a physical game.
Well, obviously he plays today, and then we're into the international break, so we'll see what it takes. It's win the day, still joint top of the league. That's the worst we could be in this break. Still in Europe, in a final of a cup, players playing well. Good place, JFK.
Well, the words you've got there are just what I'd said 3 or 4 weeks ago when I said I like to let Macy's take these in sections, leading up to international breaks. And I did say the best for us, and let's hope we get the best, is cup final, tap with the league, albeit we might be joint, but we'll see what happens later on. And into the next 32, the thing, but we're tapped with our Europa League group, so everything's going well for us at the moment. This is going to be a hard task today. I still think we'll score 2 or 3, hopefully. But Livingston, I agree with what Stardog said, and it's like every other team we play against, apart from maybe 1 or 2. They go there to try and stop us, even when they're playing in their own home patch. They just want to play negative football. I've not seen their team yet, but they usually like to put themselves about, as we know. So I'm no wary of them. I just think that I agree with what the gaffer said, never mind what Holt's saying. I think the referee needs to protect your ball winners today and let them play football. The facial injury that Aribo got the last time was disgusting, and the guy only got a yellow card. That's not in Moan. I
don't think he did get a yellow card, JFK.
Did he know? Well, there you are. I thought.
No, he never got a yellow for that.
Oh, well, there you are. I'm stand corrected. That's even worse then. That's worse.
Apparently his eyes were on the ball.
It would have been worse if they'd give him a yellow card, because then he would have got it completely right. Because then he would have been admitting he'd seen something, Stardog, if that makes sense, wouldn't it?
Exactly. No, I remember the game, mate. He never got a yellow card for that at all. I just think it's so very important. You remember what I said before the Porto game? Out of the two games, this was the one I was worried about. So not worried about, but I'm cautious about it, mate. We can't just. We're not guaranteed 3 points just because it's Livy away. Do you know what I mean? And we've already played them twice and beat them twice this season. They're a hardy team, and like I said, they're only out to stop us. They don't have a plan B. So if we can beat that in the first 10-20 minutes, it should be a good day for us, mate.
And I'm not going to go through the Livingston team, but the boy Dykes has made it. He's playing. He's the one that's caused a bit of physical presence to some of the bigger teams in the league. But their form's not been as good since we played them about twice in 3 weeks, Stardog. I
know, but we know that doesn't matter. Rangers are coming into town now. It's time for everybody to up their game, isn't it? That's what they do. So form and everything goes out the window, mate. Gerrard mentioned it the other day in his press conference as well. It goes out the window when you're playing us, mate, and us in particular. I feel we just need to get through this today, mate, and then, like you say, it's international break. We can go off, and like JFK says, we've taken it in sections, and we've been fairly successful this season so far. So it's this game, and then it's international break, isn't it?
That's correct.
I disagree with the fact is saying that you're worried about the game. I'm not worried.
That's what I'm saying, mate. I changed it to cautious. I'm
not even cautious, and I'm not even cautious about the big guy Dykes. I mean, the game 4 or 5 weeks ago, we played them, and then we played them again in the cup, didn't we? I just think that if we get to play the type of football that we know we're more capable of playing, then we should beat them hands down. I'm going for a 2 or a 3-0 today.
Well done. We've also been joined by Cairo. Afternoon, Cairo.
Good afternoon. How you doing, folks? I'm doing all right.
How's your good self?
I'm good. I'm up my hometown today, enjoying a soiree.
Good man. All right, Cairo.
You're not that far from the Tony Macaroni, really, there?
Oh, no. I can't go and eat on Spanish food.
Quite. Yeah, it's horrible.
I know. I'm going to sit in the salubrious surroundings of my local club and watch the game.
Right, good on you, mate. Good on you. What's your thoughts on the team, mate? Have you seen it?
I've not seen it.
Well, it's McGregor in goals, Tav, Barisic, Golson and Hollander. The usual back five now, as we're saying. Midfield, Jack, Aribo and Kamara, Stephen Davis out. Up front, Kent, Morelos and Arfield, obviously Barker out for Thursday night. So 2 changes.
All right, that sounds fine. I should do the job.
I think so as well, Carol. I see the sense in the changes.
Well, he's got players there, Ox, that he can change about, but that's a fair team to play against them, I think. And I'm thinking Kent on that. I'm just thinking he's on that plastic pitch is a worry right enough.
Aye, we'll see how it takes us. But obviously, he played well there the second game last year when we were running quite comfortable winners. And I mind him scoring a particularly good goal there, Ryan Kent. He battered one into the net. You remember it, Stardog?
I remember it well, mate. It was the kind of tail end of last season, wasn't it? It was a night-time game. I think Morelos scored one that game as well. He scored a nice goal when he rounded the keeper. Does this mean that Ryan Kent's basically as close to 100% match fitness as he possibly could be? He's starting this game on this pitch today, because I was kind of thinking about that earlier on in the week. Will Ryan Kent play on this part due to his injury and things like that? So he must be 100% match fit now.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think that pitch is too much to do with match fitness. I think it's more to do with the jabbing and getting your studs caught in it and that. It's just no real football, and you don't play real football in it, and it's just terrible. Shouldn't be playing on it. Anyway, I only phoned up to give you my prediction before I go into the bedlam again.
Go on in.
I think it'll be 4-0 for Rangers.
Oh.
I think they'll have a shocking first 5 or 6 minutes to fund their feet, and then they'll score a goal, and I think after that it'll be easy street. But remember, today I'm in my hometown. I had a soiree last night, so
there's a few deep brain cells in there.
That's right. I'm quite immune to criticism this morning, so it doesn't make any difference. That's what I'm going for. So I'll sign off now, guys, and I wish you well, and love the show, and I'll listen to the archive. Loyal, all the best.
Enjoy your afternoon, Cairo.
All the best, guys.
Cheers, mate.
See you later, Cairo.
4-0. He's confident, JFK.
Dude, he's been talking to Al Mac.
Oh, Max went for 5-1.
Oh, I would take that today. I would take that.
I've
I'll take a Bridgeman too.
I've had another text through for a guy who's on holiday. He's went for 1-0.
Yep. I would take that too. I would take any kind of sort of 3 points a day, mate. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Absolutely. That's all it needs. All it needs.
Oh, that's
managed to sneak
brilliant.
away for the wife for 10 minutes. I thought,
Oh, yeah.
Lincoln.
I thought that was Terry. Did your things were
So did I.
No. That's a real McCoy. It's a real McCoy.
Go on, Bridge. Go
The
on,
man's a
Bridge.
shocker. The man's a shocker.
The man's an absolute shocker. No doubt about it. It's a real shocker.
You pay for this, Bridge. You realise that?
So I heard you mention the team there. It's quite a good team, actually. Obviously, Davis is They must be when he rest him because there's things coming in. Maybe getting think too much. I think he took a knock the other night as well. Again, you know. But oh my
I
goodness.
think we're just going to be sensible as well, you know. He's in the squad. He's on the bench. You've got to see the other guys, right? It's time you streamed out and done it and give him a break, you know.
Yeah, you know, I've been listening to the podcasts from the archive, and everything you have said has been virtually spot on, and I agree with everything you have said about it. It was a wonderful night. These are the kind of things I've been bumping my gums about for such a long time now. These are the nights that Rangers fans absolutely they deserve it. They want it, and even although a lot of folks say, I would prefer the league, but, you know, these nights are just magical, man. See when that second goal went in. I know when the first goal went in, the place went mental. But you know when the second goal went in, it went just as mental, if not more. It was the volume in the Courtland View was incredible. Wonderful stuff. You've already spoke about it, so I just wanted my top and that was all.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty close to our top 11 at the moment, mate. I would maybe say that our top 11 would have Davis in it, and that would be about it.
You'll not be far away anyway. You're within two or three players of holding virtually your best team all the time. If you count your 10, your 14, your best 14 or 15 players, you could rotate them and you're in.
Mm-hmm.
Really enjoy it. Today we need to watch out. I think there's somebody was telling me this morning. I was talking to a guy and he said something about the papers have got a big story in about Holt. Is it Holt, the manager at Livingston, going on about Gerrard? What's he talking about? You know, has something happened?
Something did happen, but they've never seen it. Are you back with us, JFK?
Yes, mate. My wee button kept clicky getting stuck here, but I'm back with you. I was just listening to my good friend Bridge. How you doing, Bridge?
Hi, Jimmy. You okay? Everything okay with you?
I'm okay, pal. I'm a bit cold. I was out doing my marching today. No.
Yeah, I was actually watching. Believe it or not, I've got BBC in this place, and I was watching the Cenotaph stuff today, and the big service last night in the Royal Albert Hall. Absolutely fabulous stuff on the TV. You know? She was mental. It's football this and football that, or it's the armed forces. Oh God Almighty! I was getting a bit sick. What's the score with your illness, Jimmy? Is it okay now?
I'm getting okay.
Oh, wait a minute, we're here to talk about the football. Stardog. What do you think of the midfield?
Yeah.
I think it's possibly the future midfield at the club, mate. You know, when Stephen Davis eventually hangs up the boots. Not that I think he's anywhere near ready to do that, but I just think the youth and especially with Kamara and Aribo, I think they're two definitely for the future. And obviously Ryan Jack just looks like a future captain for the club the way he's playing now as well. So I'm interested to see what the three boys are going to be like together today, mate. Because obviously if anything did happen to Davis, I think that would automatically be the three everybody would turn to and look to make something happen in the midfield. So it's interesting to see, mate, and it's a strong midfield as well.
I was interested to look at the substitutes. Obviously, Greg Stewart's on the bench. I'll give you the substitutes, and also Edmondson's went out and Cartage has come back in, so it looks as if they swap every week. The substitutes are Fods, Defoe, Davis, Ojo, Flanagan, Cartage and Stewart. So we've got obviously Fod covering the goal, Defoe for the centre forward, Davis anywhere in the midfield, Ojo the wide man, Flanagan the two fullbacks, Cartage the centre half, and Stewart I suppose could cover about 5 positions if I'm being honest.
By the way, I heard you telling everybody that he was going to be playing today.
That was my gut feeling, Bridge. That was my gut feeling.
A lot of folk have put a lot of bets on based on my gut feeling.
Him score the first goal.
That's it.
I thought he would come in for Barker. I did.
Aye.
You know?
I don't think, I think that's the problem. I think when we're mentioning our strongest team, I think in every position we've got that player now. But I think the right hand side of the team, mate, is kind of the only place where it's not been inconsistent. But we've not really had them that's been able to go out there and properly nail down a position. And I'd probably say the two closest to it would be Ojo and Greg Stewart for me, mate. Greg Stewart's probably not had as much game time as Ojo and things like that, but there you go, Arfield's in there again today, so we've got maybe 3 or 4 players for that position, mate, and it's up to one of them to go and make the jersey theirs, basically. I think that's all we're waiting on for that position, because you see everywhere else in the squad, everybody else has kind of played their way into their own positions now. I know the midfield can mix and match at times, but the right hand side's been the most inconsistent position this year for who's going to play there, I would say. Not in a negative way.
Yeah, I agree with you saying. I'm going to ask Stardug a question. The only way that it's a back 5, including Griggs, and that. That back 4 we've got, that looks solid. Where do you think Cartage will fit in here, long term?
Mate, I keep going back to Cartage's first ever goal for Rangers when he hit the ball outside the box. He hit it with his left foot, mate. Something's telling me he's going to be Hollander's backup and young Jorge is going to be Golson's backup, mate. Something tells me that Cartage is a left-sided defender. He's just ambidextrous and he can play with both feet. But, I mean, he hit that ball from outside the box and he shifted it onto his left foot to hit it, mate. So something tells me Cartage is actually more left-footed and nobody's picked up on it. And I think he's going to be Big Hollander's backup, mate. And I think, Jorge's going to be Golson's backup. So I think that's the way that's going to work. Yeah. But Cartage has still got a big say in this season because he will come in and play, mate, at some point.
See, Oxley did say there, I mean, they reckon this is as near as strongest as we're going to get. I would say aye, but apart from the midfield, we've got a lot more chopping and changing we could do, because for me the back 4 speaks for itself. In the middle, obviously, we've got Stephen Davis, is no there today, Up front, we've got Jermaine Defoe and we've got Ojo can play there, Greg Stewart and that. So I would say we're probably 95, 97% away for having the strongest team that we know that we can put out. So that team is playing today. I'm happy. I'm happy with the midfield. He's got a reason for racing Stephen Davis to the bench today. So maybe bring him on the second half or whatever if needed. But I'm happy with that. I would like to see Jermaine Defoe get a run out before the international break. So I'm hoping Fred scores a couple or a hat trick in the first half. Give Jermaine Defoe a wee run out. See what he can do.
Alright, if people want to join us on the phone, it's 0141 356 1972. Phone in, let it ring a few times, and then we'll contact you back. Or join us at Skype at rangersradio.online, where you'll be brought into the call by the one and only Old School Blue. Bridgeman, there's a lot of logic in no starting Davis in every damn game, isn't there? Oh, he's left us. Stardug.
Yeah, I think especially, I know he's no showed it and things like that, but the age he's getting to, I think it's important that we start to manage his career, and he's got a big role to play, mate, but I see that mainly being in the bigger ties and things like that, and the bigger fixtures that we've got to come, he'll be playing in the cup final, he'll be playing in the next European game, he's on start for the All-Firm game as well, so these games, mate, you would like to think we've got the quality in midfield where you can take Stephen out and give him a wee rest, and we can get these young boys in like Aribo and Kamara and things like that, and let's see what they can do and how they can mix it up in the midfield, because I say Ryan Jack's probably the first name on the team sheet now when it comes to the midfield, him and Stephen Davis. And if you take one of them out, you've got to look to Aribo or you've got to look to Kamara to come in there and mix it up and step up and see what they can do. So I'm excited, mate, but it is important we start to manage Davis's career so that we can get the best out of him.
Are you back with
Oxford, excuse me, Oxford. I'm just something happened there. I got put out and I'm now back in again. But what I was going to say was, I think I'll just hang up and let you go on with it.
All right, mate.
I'll try and
John,
link in later on. Was there a specific? I just heard your name shouting, Bridgeman.
I'll let you go before Mrs. Bridge gets a hold of you and we don't have you at all.
Okay, buddy. Cheers. I'll see you later, guys. Good game.
Right,
go for a good game. Cheers, boys.
See you later, Bridge.
Bye,
Cheers,
guys.
mate.
Bye.
Enjoy the game.
Thanks, pal.
You think I'm kidding? She sneaked on this show. She'll kill him.
Good stuff.
What's your thinking? Makes sense. I'll go to Cocoon. Cocoon's a wrong word, mate. We'll maybe got to be sensible with Stephen Davis, JFK.
I think we should be. I mean, we're not saying this is not a big game, but I mean, he performed for us on Thursday night, second half especially. I've not got a problem with resting him. When I first heard the team before I saw who the subs were, I was a bit concerned that he was injured, but obviously he's just giving him a rest. So I'm happy with that. As I say, on this type of surface, this tears a lot out of the legs at this type of surface. So, but he's wisely put him on the bench. Scott Arfield will probably do well today, I think, as well, in place of Barker, because I think the rest that we've gave him, I think that'll benefit him. So I'm looking forward to that. Him and Ryan Kent up with Fred. So Jack and Aribo and Kamara in the middle. I'm all right with that. So resting Steve Davis today is okay. I think that'll be beneficial to him and the team long term.
I agree, mate. I agree. And obviously, Arfield needs managing a different way. There were sort of two senior statesmen, along with Alan McGregor. But when you look at the rest of the team, Stardog, it's a really young outfit.
Aye, and I love that, mate. I really do, because it's what can they do for us in the future? Do you know what I mean? What can they all bring to us? These are the guys that are coming to us at the tail end of their career, where you have to be in this position like we are with Davis, and maybe even Defoe and things like that as well. They can't play every single game, although Davis would probably tell you different, mate. But I mean, the talent that these young players have got, like Morelos 23, Aribo 22, Kamara 23, Ryan Kent 22, Ryan Jack's only 26, 27, James Tavernier's I think 28 now, Barris is just 27. Do you know what I mean? Golson's still fairly young, Hollander's still fairly young. We've got a really, really young teammate, but they're all talented players as well, which is important. Do you know what I mean? They've all got something different. They all bring something different to the team, and I love to see that, mate. A young team is brilliant because they can grow together and they can win things together. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to chop and change too much. I think you get good bonding as well with a young squad.
When JFK was in the old team, I was in the young team.
When I was in the old team, you were in the young team. There you are. That's the name of the game, innit? I mean, those that have got the older legs are looking for the younger legs to help them stride on, as they say. So, I mean, you're right there. I mean, looking at the team, it's a good young team we've got. It definitely is, and it's your team, isn't it? When you look at it, it's your team. I mean, many lone players are in this team today.
None.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's your team.
None. If you think you're
that's what pleases me most of all, Oxford. You've heard me say
Ojo on the bench.
Ojo's on the bench, but I mean, my big bugbear, I'm not wanting to go back to the Cup semi-final when we had 5 players on the park that were lone players. But look at the day. We've been saying here all last season and building up to this season, let's see if we can put our own 11 on the park. And there you are. But 11, they're all Rangers players, they're no lone players. That pleases me, mate. That's and it's not as if they're all near by the sell-by date, so to speak. Every one of them's got a good future at Ibrox. So that's pleasing in its own, mate. So
they're all starting to reap the benefits of their form with us as a club as well. I mean, look at Aribo, he's a Nigerian international now, Morelos, Colombian international, Barisic, Croatian international, so we've not got a bunch of diddies playing for us either, do you know what I mean? Even though they're a good age, like, they're still very, very talented players and they've got big, big futures ahead of them, and that's what I'm saying. It's so important for us as a club to get these boys all together and get them used to winning things, because these boys, I mean, the sky's the limit for the likes of Morelos and your Aribos and Kamaras and things like that. These boys could go on to do some really fantastic things in football, and I hope that they do all with our club. I really do.
Yeah, I agree with that, mate. Apart, as you said, Oxford, apart from the bench, there's only 2 players on the bench who are loan players, and I'm hopeful that Defoe will become a permanent fixture after January. Ojo, I'm not so sure about the room. The jury's still looking at the moment, but we'll see what happens. But I'm pleased that we're managing now to get the fruition. Not just Steven Gerrard, but Mark Allen's got to take a lot of credit for this. He's no longer Ways now, obviously. He's got to take a lot of credit for some of the players that we managed to bring to Ajax. So,
it's a team game, JFK.
Yep,
it's a team game. Yep. Just a wee shout out for the young players who are playing that lot. The PDs, as JFK calls them, were 1-0 up. Leon King scored after 26 minutes. So go on the young bears.
Has that been played at the Hummel?
I'm not sure where it's been played, mate.
Broadwood.
Oh.
Is that Mr. Fox in there? That's the Scottish Youth Cup round 2. Yeah. So, cup tie. Go on the young bears.
Yeah, definitely.
Did you sneak in there, Mr. Fox?
Force a habit, mate.
Right, so now that you've had time to digest the team, what's your thinking?
I think it's as strong a team as we could have hoped for today.
You're going to have to speak up, mate, and let your fans hear you.
I think it's as strong a team as we could have hoped for today. Shows you Steven Gerrard takes the game as serious as the fans does, and we'll be going on it all out for a win today. No messing about for the gaffer. I'm very pleased we've got a settled back 4. One change to the midfield that doesn't weaken us that much, I don't think. And Scotty Arfield, as I said earlier on, up front, adds a wee bit of experience rather than the boy Barker. I think we look strong today and hopefully go on and win.
Yeah.
The boy Barker didn't have a great game, but he brought in for the cold, and it was something we tried. It didn't work, but ultimately you could argue it did work, Stardom, because we won the game 2-0.
I mean, it might not have worked like to the naked eye, mate, but it didn't affect us in any way. Do you know what I mean? He never lost us the game, or it wasn't exactly like a man down. Just nothing was really happening for any of them in the first half, to be fair, mate. And it just so happened around about the time he went off, Pepe happened to go off as well. And I think Morelos' goal was brilliant, mate. I don't think that would have mattered whether Pepe was on the park or no, really. His goal really was world class. So no, it never affected the team, mate. It got brought in, like you said, and it never quite happened for him. But again, it never really happened for them in the first half, mate.
Yeah. I just think the boy Barker tried too hard.
Maybe.
He tried. I mean, it wasn't a failure. I just think the game just ran away from him. So,
I said on Friday, JFK, the jury's out for me, and I don't mean that in a nasty way.
No, me as well.
Point to judge.
Yeah. We can't judge him on that one game. I know he had a fantastic game, and he did have a fantastic game in the first game against Porto, and I know Albert was shouting for him to be included. Same as Cairo and that, but he got his chance. But I like yourself, the jury's still out in me, but let's hope that he goes far with Rangers. I mean, we're not going to just discard him. There'll be a lot of other chances for him this season. He's got to take it. I just think maybe the occasion, full house, trying too hard to impress. Maybe just because he looked absolutely
up against wasted. Good players as well, Chief.
Aye, of course, aye. So like yourself, the jury's out for me on him. In a good way. I'm still willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm not willing to discard him yet.
I read this morning that 4 or 5 of the Porto players have been suspended. They've been out partying either the next night or something, got themselves in a lot of trouble.
Aye. Oh, there you go. Good stuff.
I wasn't. This sounds. I wasn't looking forward to this. But I knew that we're getting close to kick-off time, and fair play to Livingston. They give the Rangers support, the tickets they can, and we get a great atmosphere at the Tony Macaroni.
I know.
The Tony Macaroni. So I'm not going to say they exploit the Rangers support, but maybe that's how you get good games here, or competitive games, because you've got an atmosphere because the ground's full. Stardog.
Yeah, and see like yourself, mate, see if you're watching it on the telly as well, it makes for a better game if you turn the telly on and there's a full stand of fans singing, mate. I think Livingston's. I think that's brilliant with Livingston. They exploit it. They don't get to fill their stadiums. They don't get a lot of fans at their stadiums and things like that. So when the big teams come about, they're more than willing to give the majority of the share out to the Rangers fans, and we get to go and see our team playing. It's just like a mini home game for us today, really, isn't it?
Apart for the surface, mate. Apart for the surface,
apart for the surface, aye.
Well, the rest of them are cutting their nose off to spite their face and go back to sell out Saturday rubbish. Look at some of the games that we've viewed. I mean, we don't go to the away games now, but all the guys that I know that go to the away games, they struggle to get tickets, and you know who I'm talking about. But it's spitefulness to have these big empty spaces in their stadium, just for the sake of keeping Rangers and the PDs away as well. Fill your stadium, bring in the cash. If you're going to use us and the PDs to finance your club, well, there's nothing we can do about that. We want to go and see the games. And so fair play to Livingston in that aspect, that they just allow Rangers to more or less overtake the stadium. As they say, money talks, mate. So well played in that aspect. But on the surface, it's a poor surface to play in, as we know. But regarding bringing the fans in, you've got to give them 100%. A 10 out of 10 for that, mate. Definitely. Agree with that.
Aye. So, now that all the belts are then, go and put a performance on. Fox, Alfredo, how many is he getting for you today?
One will be enough, I think.
I tell you, he'll be down to score when he gets someone. Jermaine Defoe's not scored for ages.
Yeah. Stats are falling, mate.
I don't know. If he gets one, I think he goes. If he could score 2 goals, his strike rate would be about the best in Europe again.
Aye, would it? Aye.
Because the time he's born on the park, frightening. But Alfredo's a man, Stardog, yeah?
Oh, 100%, mate. I'd fancy him. You've got to fancy him to get a couple of them, definitely. I mean, when was the last time we had a striker that scored us 30 goals before Christmas? Would you have to go back to Negri?
That's it. That's the one and only one that's ever done it, mate.
Well, there you go, mate. Do you know what I mean? This guy's, 9 goals away from getting us that? And we're not even finished with November yet. So, you've got to fancy this boy. You got a couple of goals a day, mate. He's absolutely red hot now. I hope he can keep his form up. And like I say, be the first player since Marco Negri to score us 30 goals before Christmas. If that happens, and he's, the way he's gone now, it looks as if he's gone to date, mate. And that's a no bad stat to have either.
He's getting there. What's he got, 21?
Aye, 21.
21, mate.
Yeah.
Some people go for millions and they don't score that in a season.
Aye, definitely.
Well, 25. Usually, a striker that can score you 25 goals in the English Premier League, mate, you're going to be up there at the top of the table.
Aye.
You know what I mean? I know it's a big golfing class and things like that, but say we get to the end of the season, I know it's if, buts and maybes, but with the way things are going now, if he was to get you selling there 20 goals, where does that leave him? Do you know what I mean? Where does that actually leave him when it comes 41? To his price tag?
Aye, I know.
Well,
just quickly before we go, I was all for that VAR coming in. I thought it could help the game, but see, when I seen that decision at the Tottenham and Sheffield United game yesterday,
nightmare.
It's ruining the game. No helping it.
Yeah,
that was about 3 phases before that goal, and it was his little toe was maybe offside, and a goal. Oh, did you see it, GFK?
I watched the highlights last night, mate. Absolutely shocking. I hope when the vote comes for VAR, they don't have it. Get it out. I'm not fan of it at all.
Thought it was going to bring it, be good, but it's no worked. Anyway, how's the game going to go, GFK?
I'm going for 3-0. Maybe more. Definitely Fred to score 2, and If he substitutes him for Jermaine Defoe in the second half, I'll go for maybe 4 or 5.
Stardog?
Oh, I'm going to go for 2-0. Alfredo Morelos to get a goal, and I fancy Borna Barisic to get a goal with there.
That's a good one. Mr. Fox?
2-0 Rangers.
2-0. I'll go with the GFK. I'll go for 3 for the Rangers. 5-1 for Mac and 4-0. Who was that? Come on with 4-0.
Cairo
and 1-0 for
Aye,
the
it
Bridge.
was Cairo, aye.
1-0 for the Bridge. Listen, lads, thanks for joining us. Thanks to Cairo and Bridge. This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back approximately 15 minutes after the final whistle, talking about Rangers victory. Take it away, old school boy.
Now, Dunbar, McCready, forward to Meikle-John, to Dickey, back to Cunningham, and it's Morton over to Young, a neat pass to Brand. He hits it on, and yes, it's a goal! Listen to that Ibrox crowd roar as Rangers start the new year with a wonderful goal. And listen to Callum Kennedy as he sings with the crowd, the Rangers chorus. Have you seen the Glasgow Rangers? Have you seen the boys in blue? They're admired by all who know them. If you saw them, so would you. Loved by all, they are good sportsmen. For fair play, they top the pole. There's a roar that beats old Hampden when they score the winning goal. On the slopes of dear old Ibrox, thousands gather for the fray, and they're glorious and victorious when the Rangers win the day. They have played way in Monaco, they have played in USA, but the greatest game in history is the game on New Year's Day. It's the home of famous heroes, and their praises have been sung. Willie Waddle, Tory Gillick, Alan Morton and George Young. So when all my life has ended, and when death has made its mark, may they scatter all my ashes on the slopes of Ibrox Park. With the angels I'll be singing up in heaven in a glen. I'll be happy and contented when the boys have won again. On my harp I will be playing in the sky way up above. I'll be singing